There's so much to be celebrated about you. And I reckon you've got something good coming up. I just pulled the Wheel of Fortune there. This is the After Tarot. Pouring out your last cup on the chance of ever being happy. I think you're happy. Oh. He looks a little bit sad. Walking away from all the efforts that you've made. And you're going to alchemize those emotions and work it out. I don't know, but I reckon you're a little bit strong. Look at this. Do you notice how that person's still standing and everybody else is on the ground? I think you're the star. You might be one of those people who shows people who they are. So for that reason, they didn't think much. They didn't think much of you. But as you heal that about yourself, and although all that judgment you've got of you, you're going to come through it. People, when you show up in people's lives, maybe they learn a little bit about themselves. Because that cup that you hold in your hand, part of it, yes, it is filled with love, but it's also showing people who they are. Like, what is it? A Hayoka. So you can end up being pretty lonely as a Hayoka. It's kind of a sacred job in this universe to appear for people, to show them who you are and who they are, because that's what you're actually showing them, who they are, by the way that they choose to treat you. And look, it looks like it could have been a bit shit in some circumstances. Tower for them. Queen of Cups is back. So you'll always come back to yourself and be who you are regardless of what else is going on out there in the world. There's so much to be celebrated about you. And I reckon you've got something good coming up. I just pulled the Wheel of Fortune there. So whatever you're up to at the moment, keep pushing, keep striving, and don't let anything get you down. Learn from it. Page of Wands. Page is always learning. And that's the in the mind kind of, yes, here. You got the blindfold on and you're in your own mind. You're doing your own thing. And that's a beautiful thing, because we've got to sometimes be alone to find ourselves. Hermit comes out as I say that. That's where we find ourselves, in our aloneness. And sometimes we're going to reminisce, we're going to think of the past, don't ruminate too much though. It's about moving forward. The King of Wands, he's like at peace with that lizard in his hand, and the lizard's comfortable to sit there in his hand. And he's a tried and tested warrior. So he's been through what he's been through and been able to make wealth from it, and that's wealth of information, wealth to share, basically. Generosity comes out as I say that. Yeah, so never stop being your generous spirit with your generous heart. As broken as it may have been, the swords are out of it now, and it's wrapped up with a bandage. So I think that is kind of saying, isn't it? I don't even need to say anything there. It's black and white for us, isn't it?